What is going on, everybody? And well, as you all know, the Lucha Libre Summit is now live, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is one of the summits that might be really frustrating compared to the ones that we've seen previously. Before we jump into that, let's take a look at the upcoming summits right now. So the next one we're gonna have Icy Xmas, which obviously is gonna be a Christmas-themed summit coming up. Loot Digger boosted there in silver, the gold Z4 M40, which I'd say most people already own that vehicle, but if you do not, you would luckily get the bucks for that. And then in platinum, we have the Ice Trail Smoke. Not gonna lie, that might be one of the smokes I may actually use. That looks awesome. Taking a quick look at the summit as well, we got a nice little mix. We have Alpha Grand Prix in there, Rally Raid, Drag Race, Street Race. So it's a nice little mix of races there. Looking forward to doing this one. I think it'll be pretty dang fun. After that, we're gonna have the New Year's Eve, which has the amazing Porsche Carrera GT Green Flash Edition, which honestly, if you guys do not have this car, this is definitely another chance to get it. This car is absolutely incredible. It looks awesome. It's actually really, really good. Great handling, great speed, and my goodness, did they do a great job with designing that thing. In the goal, we have a star-shaped smoke, which, well, we kind of all know what that looks like. And then we're going to have Legendary Half Set, which is going to be the rest of the set for the Monster Truck class there, which is going to be Scorebreaker. Hilariously enough, I noticed on the point challenges there for the Monster Trucks, I noticed that Nitro Chemist is actually your best bet there with, making your truck spin as fast as possible and all that good stuff. So Scorebreaker really doesn't do too much on those, which is kind of funny. I may make a video about that in the future. But compared to each other, basically, Nitro Chemist is going to be your best bet there. And then moving over, we're going to have the Platinum Legendary Parts boosted for the Touring Car class. And this is one of those classes that if you guys do not have a set for, this is definitely one to go after with. Spearhog Semi-Slick in gold looks awesome as well. Looking forward to getting that tire. They actually did a good job with that one. If we take a look, it looks like Pure and maybe Gold Finder on there, or Lucky, which is kind of a weird part to have with Nitro Chemist, but luckily if you're trying to get other parts, I guess, maybe. But we're going to really go for Pure, and Extra Pump there for the Nitro Chemist is probably going to be your best bet with getting the best out of your nitrous there. Anyway, let's jump right into the summit right now. So moving over to the summit now, guys. Now, before we get into this, I do want to mention, if you are wondering, I will be posting a ton of the new GTA Online DLC content coming up here soon, so definitely stay tuned for that, today and then into the week coming up here. But anyway, let's jump right into this. So the first one, Buoy Smash, pretty straightforward to be honest. Jump into your favorite boat and then go after the buoys. It's actually really, really easy to do. I'm the only one that uses the Vector, but my goodness, is that boat slept on. It's actually really, really good. For the Escape this week, I'm not going to lie to y'all, this one is probably going to be rage-inducing to the max. Honestly, I probably could do a little better on it if I really wanted to, but I'm currently in 26 with the Ford. I recommend you guys use a rally raid vehicle and just follow the route I went. And honestly, it would make this way less stressful than trying to jump into a plane and switch to a hypercar, which honestly, if you can time it correctly, it probably could work, and you could probably get a super far run. But it's just way too stressful, honestly. If we look at the top player here, he's driving a jet sprint boat, which I would love to see how that's actually possible. But regardless, this one really isn't too bad if you follow the route I did with the Rally Raid vehicle. The Aerobatics mission is also very easy. Pretty much pick your favorite plane there and then jump into it. I used the Zivko Edge, which did a wonderful job. 150k, no issues at all there. Then the street race here, GTO the Judge, which is actually a pretty dang decent car for what it is. It actually handles it better than I thought it was going to, for that matter, because normally some of these cars do not do that well, at least the older ones don't. Surprisingly, this car did pretty dang well. It handles good, and it has really great speed. Do be a little careful, though. It does not handle like the Superleggera, so you can't go 100-something miles an hour on a turn at least. The car will kind of lose itself a little bit, but it's still a pretty dang decent vehicle. And then the Monster Truck event here is actually going to be a legit score one, and I did run the Nitro Chemist set on here. And honestly, it really wasn't too bad. I actually didn't have that good of a run, and I still managed to get 138,000 points on this. 31k total there, giving me that. Honestly, it really wasn't too bad, and I thought it was going to be kind of difficult, but I kind of just followed a weird route, and it actually worked. So I would try this one out a little bit. It's really not too hard. It's finding the right route to go to grab those high point pieces, and then doing a lot of flips and all that helps a lot as well. When it comes to the Demolition Derby race, well, I must say, starting right off with this one, it's going to be a little based on RNG on where the items spawn a little bit. I notice you can have a really bad run. Like, my run's decent, 121k is pretty good, but I know I could probably do better than that. But it kind of depends on how the match goes. So, for example, if you guys, like, mess your car up a little bit, you could sometimes spawn right near or have good luck on grabbing the repair thing, or you can have good luck on grabbing the extra point bonus, which is definitely really helpful. The other one that's definitely needed to get a high score in this is going to be the damage bonus. You really need to get that, but it kind of depends where it spawns, because sometimes you could be in a bad place and it just ain't there. Kind of unfortunate, so definitely try to get a decent match RNG on that one. I noticed it would take a couple of tries, but I did pretty decent on like my third or fourth try. As you guys see there, 127k. Moving down to the hypercar race, Aventador LP 704. Now, doing this race, you're probably going to want to do this with somebody if you guys are struggling a little bit with getting a good time on this. This race is very, very highway, a lot of open area. You could probably slipstream somebody and get a high score. I did it and still managed to get 3 minutes and 38 seconds, so it really wasn't too bad, to be honest. The Aventador is way better than I thought. Then again, most of the hypercars can hit 300 miles an hour, really no issues at all. Kind of funny. Moving over, the monster truck event this week is going to be a very rage-inducing one as well. It's not a race, it's actually a stunt event, and I didn't do very good on this, not going to lie to y'all. I could probably do a little better. There's one area in this race that you guys are going to want to just try to do flips, go back and forth, kind of like you're playing Skate 3 on like a half pipe, and you kind of want to land and go back down and then back up, do some flips back down and all that good stuff. That's probably going to be your best bet for the points, at least that's what I found. I gained like 15 or so K there. You can probably get more than that if you're a little better than I did. To be honest, I did not do that well on that part, but it's not really too bad. It's more of like figuring out the monster truck you want to use and really finding the best way to do the flips and all that with the jumps, good routes between that, because you can spend a lot of time on that half pipe area and still get to the end with no issues. Moving over to the final race, Rally Raid is going to be obviously used in the Beetle this time. Funnily enough, this race is actually going to be better with somebody as well. But honestly, what I really like what they did with these, you really don't have to do these with somebody. I am in 45th place with the Beetle, 126K, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And to be, real with y'all, you really don't need to do these races with people. Same with the hypercar. I think if you have nitro chemists on there, you can easily get a really good score. Just try to use your nitrous efficiently, and you'll easily get there within the time limit. It's really not too bad, and not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because we all know how some of these missions can go, especially because sometimes they're super open. Kind of need somebody to keep your speed up. But luckily, the Beetle's actually really good, which is very odd. Wasn't expecting the Beetle to do that good, but it really is actually decent. A lot of people starting to use them on escapes too, at least the one that is currently out. If you guys are wondering as well, like I mentioned before, use a rally raid vehicle on the escape. It'll make it a lot more fun. Anyway, here's the sum. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below.
you